Right when I started Blue, Dean had done his documentary. So somehow we connected. He sent it to me. Still have the DVD to this day.
I remember following up with you after I sent you the movie, because you're my friend, I want you to watch it, what are you gonna think? We're gonna say a lot. So I remember, I don't know if we called and your response was like, mate, it's really heavy. Yeah, it was good, and stuff. You were really kind of quiet about it for you.
People go, wow, how'd you forgive? It was not a shock for me knowing Dean. If anyone could turn around and actually help the guy and be there for him taking his last breaths when he's dying, that is Dean. None of that shocked me. He was like that before I think maybe you knew you were like that. So I see the documentary and we went back and forth a couple times.
A little bit, back in 2011 or something.
Yeah, and then never spoke again. I've always struggled with depression. In Enumclaw, I actually took a bunch of sleeping pills one time, so I had that. And those demons, that feeling was always there. And just like all the good became magnified when I sold Blue, so did all the bad. And that actually, you'd think that's the time where that stuff melts away, but actually after Blue, it reared its head and even more, and then I had the fucking time to indulge in it, which you tend to do when you're depressed. You build it, you feed it. So that was tough, because you're sitting there going, hang on, your life's supposed to be awesome. And it is, I'm not, I haven't had major issues like a lot of people have. But you're struggling with this thing, this depression and these feelings, and it might as well be that, you've been paralyzed, or, it just seems like the worst thing that can happen because it's going on in your head. And then adding to that, you've just made all this money, and who the fuck wants to hear rich guy problems? Oh, look at him. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. You've got a nice house and you got cars and you're traveling. Oh, it must be so tough. So you can't really talk to anyone. Even your friends, if you bring it up, you can sense that, like, oh, geez, oh, he's got problems. Oh, poor baby. It's always this, it's this push in your head that you're not what everyone thinks you are, or wants you to be because you've done this. And there's your own self-talk of you can do more. And when I sold, the biggest question, I still get asked it to this day, what are you doing now? What's next? And it's like, why something need to be next? Why, just let me. But that external pressure and then your internal dialogue of, hey, you've been out of this for 3 years. You built that and sold it in 3 years. What the hell are you doing? There's that in my head kept going. It was like this expectation that I had to do more. And what's exactly what you're chasing is purpose and fulfillment. It took me a while to realize that, and that was where Dean's help came into it, because you try and describe that too much, and that's where some of the depression kicks in. You're like, well, that means you got to own a business and start another brand, and it doesn't mean that. But what you're really searching for is fulfillment and purpose.